Hello, true art believers, and welcome to the world's leading live art channel. This is Pierson here, and today is day 79 of 100 days of drawing, of soon to be more than 100 days, but right now we're going to have the goal at 100 days. I'm going to keep talking about that until I actually get to 100 days. Anyways, I got a brand new set of toys I'm going to draw. I hope you enjoy the process. I am going to begin right meow. Okie dokie, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. I'm going to be drawing for roughly about 25 minutes or so. I got some toys here. I'm going to kind of doodle it out. Let's do a little bit of doodling. I got some T-Rex toys. I got a T-Rex toy, rawr. I got a little. Well, let's start drawing. Let's kind of get going here. So I have this like little toy thing that a friend of mine gave to me when I was in high school, I guess. It's like it's like a clay penguin. And it's got weird looking eyes. It's because it's done by hand, so like the eyes are off. It's gonna look like a little gelatinous mass, right? And it is what it is. And he's got like a Homer Simpson like mouth, I guess. And then he's got a little belly, right, where supposedly you store various amounts of cellulose fat material so that you can on a rainy day harvest it if you're on a food drought, right? He's got little weird toes. This does not look like the drawing, so I'm just using this as like a jumping point for my drawing here. Kind of using the toy that I have. It's way off. Kind of put the eye right here. There we go. That looks more like the eye, and then eyes are bigger. Let me make this a little darker here. And we're just gonna mass it out. And we might call it a day, we might not. Just kind of move around. I know people are like, this is not a good drawing. I'm like, yeah, well, that's what it's kind of be. It's supposed to be like that. Like sometimes you just gotta draw drawings that aren't good, and we all have this this type of expectation. So this is a very poorly drawn penguin toy. We all want to draw good, right? We all want to draw like decent. That's a given. Like every one of us who is drawing is striving for something, right? But you can't always be the best each day. Some days you just gotta kind of go with it. I think this is charcoal, a charcoal block, actually. So notice that it's smearing a lot easier than the other one. Look at that. And if you're thinking like, wow, this is bad, well, it's actually what I'm kind of seeing a little bit. It's not like, hey, this is a really bad drawing. No, this is like a little bitty penguin sculpture someone made me in high school. So it's supposed to be a penguin, and that's what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find my block. Yeah, I think this is the Conte crown. So now we got this dinosaur head. I like these dinosaur toys because they're kind of like silly, and I can kind of fib them. So this one's got like this. It's kind of creepy, actually. It's got like this these really goofy looking eyes, and it's smiling, but it's not smiling, right? So it's like, hey, I'm a dinosaur, everyone. Right? So it's got these goofy eyes, and it's, as I said, it's kind of smiling, but it's not smiling. And there it is. Got these big old eyes that are kind of looking upward, I guess. They're looking upward, like it's not even paying attention to its surrounding. It's just like, I'm going to look up because the sky is beautiful, right? And that's what this toy dinosaur is doing, is looking up because the sky is beautiful. And it's got this kind of like this very simplistic like brow line. I'm actually exaggerating the brow line. Actually, probably not enough. It's got like these little spikes on top that you can't really see because it's looking upward. So there's that. It's got a nose, as every dinosaur should have, is a nose, because dinosaurs like to smell things, if they want to, capture their prey or their fake prey. So, and then it's got a little, kind of got like a smile. It's like smiling, but looking up at the same time. So like the dinosaur is like oddly smiling. It's like happy that it's looking up in the sky, but it's like, why are you smiling? It's just really intrigued by the ceiling right now. It's like, oh, like, see, so it's looking up, like, pew. That's where it's looking. It's looking up. This dinosaur is looking up. We don't know why it's looking up, but it is looking up, right? So we don't know why the dinosaur is looking up, but it is looking up. So, and then he's got this smile that kind of goes right like this, little smile. It's probably it's gonna go in front of my penguin toy. My I think it's like, what's that clay that people kind of use for like, it's like that fun modeling clay that everyone uses, but I don't know what it's called. I think I've heard people use it to make, like, it starts out, it's kind of like a foam and then it hardens up, or maybe it's actually clay. There's a name for it. I don't know these crafty materials that everyone uses, because there's so many. If you go to like Dick Blick or if you sign up for Dick Blick's, like, what's it? It's, if you sign up for Dick Blick's, like, what you call it? They get their like monthly catalog, and you look at all the just stuff there is. You're like, wow, there is a lot of things that I have no idea about. And some people, maybe, you know what? It would be really, really cool if I could like get sponsored to kind of at least play around with that. I would love doing that. That'd be fun. Like, just to play around with drawing materials, crafting materials, and just not be good at it, but you learn something in the end, right? Maybe that's why I should kind of move toward, but like, I don't know if I could afford it. It'd be a very expensive endeavor to be using, just like testing materials all day long, So I'm gonna go a little darker on this, because I'm not being generous enough with this tone. It needs to be darker. Same right here. So the difference between like this Conte crown and a charcoal is the charcoal really doesn't. It really doesn't. The Conte crown doesn't make a very, very dark tone, right? It kind of does, but it doesn't. It's just like, it's going to give you a dark tone, but not like a rich dark tone. So maybe I might play around with that. Maybe I might it's hard to tell which one's Conte and which one's charcoal. I think this is, don't know which one's which anymore. I'm gonna have to find out. That might be Conte or charcoal. I can't tell anymore right now. That's probably charcoal. What I was using just earlier was charcoal. So it's got like these poorly defined teeth. You know? They're like, are they teeth? Are they not teeth? Right? Like, rawr, these are my teeth. And its head is actually oddly shaped. So like when I'm drawing it, I'm like, this feels weird because it's like it's got a weird lip underneath it, right? And the whole shape of this dinosaur's got like a weird shape. I think I'm gonna draw on top of my my little what you call it penguin here. I'm gonna put a little bit of contour line on top. I like doing this. I like overlapping the forms so you can kind of see like this lost found type of thing that's happening. So like you can kind of see the layering effects of me going on top of these drawings. You know, a lot of us are fearful of doing that, but I have no qualms about it because this is day 79 of 100. So like I've done this and I've drawn enough. I've drawn enough. I can get a little bit experimental with it, you know. So this area is really, really dark. So we're gonna maybe we'll just take this and shade that, and then it's kind of it's light over here, but right over here it's kind of darker. Maybe we do a little bit of and let's do a little bit of darkening up of forms here. It's really dark over here, but it's going to take a little bit more like elbow grease on this area with the Conte crown to really darken it to tone that I want. I might even switch to a charcoal block here to really dial it in, really get that dark tone that I'm looking for. So I'm going to play around with that. So that's one new thing I'm going to start doing. Is going to start combining the Conte crown with the charcoal stick and seeing how I can manipulate those tones a little further, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing. There's these, it's kind of dark right here. There's a glow from the teeth. So we're going to have to try to scribble this in real quick and make this bottom part darker to make the glow of like the teeth from the light kind of show, I guess. Maybe. If that makes any sense. I'm going to try to do that. This area's got like a dense area of core shadow. I'm going to kind of add that there. The lip, I kind of showed that a little bit. There's this little ring of like shadow kind of happening right here a little bit. And then there's a kind of like a little bitty core shadow happening right there. Let's kind of add that there. The eyes, I'm not really making those dark enough, so I'm going to make these darker, like darker than before, even more darker. And notice I'm like being very like loose and kind of generous. I think I didn't do the top of the head. I didn't give the head enough of a mound, but that's fine. I shouldn't have done that, but we can probably kind of remove that. Now, here is there's a shadow happening on the eyes that I didn't really account for. Let's include that. Let's do the same on the eye right here. Let's add this little bit of core shadow there, just to kind of make it a little bit more real. And we got 11 minutes now. Let's do the world famous outline the area here. This is gonna add. I don't know why I did that. Maybe if I use this. anyways, and let's continue the neck, and part of the arm, the dinosaur's arm is like right here. So maybe if we like just include, it's like his arm is shapeless. It's like a little, they look like hooves, actually. And we're just gonna kind of put that in the background, and we're gonna make a little fake cast shadow right here to kind of separate it from the jawline, even though that's not even there. All right, and now we got some room, and let's go work on something else. Like maybe we have like 11 minutes. Let's draw a little head right here. I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna draw like a simple. I have this like these wind-up dinosaur heads. I'm gonna draw like a simplified version of it. It's kind of separated. It kind of looks like kind of looks like one of those characters from episode 1 Star Wars with the if I'm there, there's a lot of reflection in here, and so I can't really show them the reflections. Well, not in the time frame. Not that I don't know if I have the ability, actually, quite honestly. I can kind of put like a little ring light here, maybe if it's a little ring here. Anyways, that doesn't look like the toy that I'm drawing, but that's fine. And he's got this little jaw and a little jaw, and we'll just kind of put this in cast shadow. And then we'll just darken this up and say that this is the dinosaur, and the dinosaur has let's play around with the line weight a little bit. Let's make the lines really thick around the head. Really separate that head here. Ew. Not very good. It's actually kind of gross. I'm getting my line weight is a little scratchy today, probably because maybe a little bit of anxiety. I don't know. And the robot toy has got like a robot body. We're just gonna draw like the general shape of the body, and what would be like where it's separated. It's kind of like it's got this little thing where the leg kind of goes at. We can draw like an outline of the leg maybe. And I'm missing the arm. The arm looks like something like, I don't know, something like this kind of. I got the placement of the arm all wrong. And he's got these little spine here, these little like spikes. I think he has 2 weird, oddly shaped spikes. I probably made the top one a little large, but that's fine. And then we're gonna do the arm, kind of right there. Anyways, I think that's it for this one. We're just gonna get that right there. Then we're gonna just put this all in cast shadow just to make it kind of easy. Oops, I'm getting that texture of that paper. Gosh darn. So there we have that. We have 7 minutes. Kind of drew a little bit there. We got a little our dinosaur. I'm gonna baby dinosaur do 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 baby dino do 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 baby dino baby dino do 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 baby dino do 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 baby dino baby penguin do 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 baby penguin do 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 baby penguin. Play on ice, do 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 do. Play on ice, play on ice, do 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 do. Play on ice, do 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 do. Play on ice. Wobble to the ice, do 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 do. Now we all know that all dinosaurs don't roar; they go meow. I think. Meow. All right, you can't even see the text down there. Okay, I got 6 minutes. I have to do something down here. You know what? I got this other dinosaur head right here. Maybe just lower it down. And this other one's a little bit more aggressive looking. I'm going to be a little bit, I'm going to be really, just to kind of get the shape. Again, I'm really, I'm expediting all of this. I'm just doing like these angular lines just to get like the overall shape in there, and then I'll go a little bit more micro. If I were to draw this, I'd like this with straight lines. I would definitely later on I would go back and fix it. Not necessarily fix it, but change it up so that it feels what would you call it? Less angular. I would definitely start by oops. I think I messed up the tongue. And I don't think the tongue goes out that far. Let's say the tongue goes out like that far. And then we're gonna add what would be the bottom of the jaw on this. Right, we're gonna add the bottom of the jaw on this. Or kind of. Yeah, kind of. Just kind of do this here, just kind of right. And it's okay, so it's all, the proportion's all off, but it looks pretty good for like just a simple like start for what this would be as a dinosaur, right? And this one's actually very heavily detailed. It's got lots of like little bitty scales on it and ribbles and all kinds of stuff. So I think I might spend the remaining like 7 minutes on this one just to kind of really get it dialed in there. I got a lot of dinosaur toys. Well, I don't got a lot of dinosaur toys. I own. Well, I don't own. There's a lot of dinosaurs, a lot of dinosaur toys in the household. So in theory, I could get really, really micro. I can get really detailed with this if I wanted to. I'm just going to have to kind of gauge how detailed I can get with it. You know, I think I'm going to like mask this whole area out because it's all like the light source is coming from not behind it, but on top of it / behind it. So which means also the eye of this dinosaur is like in cast shadow. And I don't think I got the eye right, but that's fine. And it really is all in cast shadow. So much so that we're going to get like the eye is the brightest part, but we're going to make this area really, really dark. I wonder where my charcoal stick is. This charcoal stick? Oh, that feels like it is. So the Conte crown, like it's good, but it doesn't get that dark tone, that dark, rich tone that you can get with the charcoal stick. It's harder. I imagine you can with proper amount of like just layers, but it just takes too long. You know, it just takes too long to kind of get those, to get that tone. You know, it just takes a little bit of time to kind of get that. Okay, now we got this. Roar! I don't know why I just did that, but that's what dinosaurs do. Is they roar or meow, or what? Or maybe they quack. What if like if dinosaurs were real today, and what if they did like the most like underwhelming like screech or noise Like, what if they purred like a cat, you know, or if they barked like a dog, right? Like, what would you, or not even bark, but like, what if they did something that made them feel less threatening, and that was like a thing that they did to actually create that, so they were if they kind of like purposely um would do a noise that would ignite, like, oh, this is this creature, although big, you know, poses no threat to me, but they're actually like super dangerous. But you don't know until you're older how dangerous they are. So what if in the world that if dinosaurs lived, right? Wouldn't that be weird? Like, or like they, what if they, well, I heard that dinosaurs are birds, so what if they chirped like birds, right? They made like chirping noises. That'd be something. At least I think it would be. You don't have to believe, you can make your own uh, outcome. You can make your own whatever. But what if it was like that? So I'm just playing around, I'm just having fun now. I actually enjoy objects that have like organic texture to it, because you can kind of purposely add a little bit more artistic expression to it, and you don't have to be as literal. I think I made the bottom jaw wrong again. I corrected it and recorrected it. So we have 2 minutes left, and we're just gonna keep drawing this area. Maybe I'm gonna like add a little bit of add this here to kind of. So now what I'm doing differently is a little bit. I'm kind of embracing the texture of this paper a little bit. It's kind of keeping that tooth. I don't know why. Just maybe it's just easier because yeah, it's kind of just changing it up a bit. Maybe that might be the reason. I don't know. It could be because I'm lazy. But it'd be hard. It's hard to make an argument that I'm lazy when I've for the past almost 80 days now, I've done a live stream and I've drawn on each one of them, right? So I've done about almost 80 drawings. Actually, a little bit less than that, because part of that time was done. Part of those days I was doing like a commission piece, so I was unable. I didn't really make anything new. I just worked on a commission piece. So I was, for those 4 or 5 of those days, I was working on one piece only. So this area is really, really dark, actually. It's like pitch black almost. So we're gonna make this really dark, maybe. Just press really hard and hope for the best. We could clean it up quite a bit, actually, if I wanted to. I could make this really like a whatever. Whatever I can make it, I can make it. I can make it whatever I want to. Got to do a little bit here. Okay, let's darken this area a bit, and let's do a little bit of, I don't know, I think that was a bad choice. That was really bad. Because it's getting the tooth of that back of that paper there. So I'll darken this up right here, or try to. And then right here, let's darken this up. Kind of push that bottom of the neck forward. And he's got those little riblets on the neck there. I'm just going to kind of expressively give those little riblets. Same right here. And, you know, this little. Okay. Before I go, let's sign it. We'll give it a. What day is it? Okay. P21, 79. That's supposed to be a 9, but who cares? Looks like a 77 out of 100. And that's day 79 out of 100 days. And then eventually it'll probably be like day 79 out of 150 or day 79 out of 200 or whatever, however long I extend it to. I think I want to go at this time, and then maybe I'm planning on moving digital for a little while, and maybe do 100 days of digital drawing, and then move to like maybe do 100 days of like perspective drawings. You know, the perspective one's pretty good, so like by the time I'm done, I'll be like fantastic. I don't know, probably not. Anyways, there's been some improvement, like just an overall like development of line quality, and just my overall sight, being able to see really quickly and establish line quality, establish whatever. And also because I've been just doing this, it's like, these are just kind of like, there's something to be said about just drawing every day. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. I gotta draw my hands. I'm gonna turn off the music here. I hope you enjoy the process here. It's pretty nice. I like the outcome. And anyways, if you aren't subscribed, please don't be a viewer ninja. You know, just hit the subscribe button, and that way you know when I'm drawing, etc., etc. I do this every day. Let's do a little quick pan out. Boom, looks pretty good. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I got to get going. I got to get to doing the regular things that everyone does in a day, you know, regular work stuff. But I hope you have a wonderful day. Pierson out.